Here on the stage behind me, Melania Trump stepped firmly and really quite confidently into a spotlight she has often avoided. It was a dramatic culmination to day one of this unconventional convention and an extraordinary twist in a remarkable life. Here's ABC's David Wright with the first installment of our series, Being Trump.
An incredible woman, Melania Trump. Thank you very much.
Tonight in Cleveland, on the country's biggest political catwalk, a former model auditioning to be America's First Lady. She's the only woman up for the top job in the East Wing.
My husband is ready to lead this great nation. He's ready to fight every day to give our children the better future they deserve.
If the other side wins, it'd be First Gentleman Bill Clinton breaking the glass ceiling. But Melania Trump would be historic too, not since Louisa Adams nearly 200 years ago, as America had a First Lady born outside the United States.
Like me, he loves this country very much.
For more than a year now, since her husband came down that escalator and into the political maelstrom, Melania Trump has tried to stay out of the spotlight. As she told Barbara Walters, she's busy.
How do you feel about campaigning?
Well, it's my choice not to be there. I support my husband 100%, but we have a 9-year-old son together, Baron, and I'm raising him.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs.
Even after Donald Trump picked a public fight with Fox News' Megyn Kelly,
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't.
it took Melania Trump 3 months to appear on the campaign trail defending him.
Would you like to say hello?
November of last year at a rally in South Carolina.
Good evening. Isn't he the best? He will be the best president ever.
But whenever Trump's attitudes towards women have become an issue, she has been an able defender.
No matter who you are, a man or a woman, he treats everyone equal.
You know your husband has come under fire here and there for making disparaging remarks about women. Does this bother you?
It doesn't bother me. He treats everybody the same. He talked about men as well, not about the women only. Maybe they just go into a little bit more details when he says something about women.
Before she was Melania Trump, she was Melania Knaus from Sevnica, a modest factory town in Slovenia. This was her home.
We met for the first time.
Before the Donald, there was the Yuri, who says he was Melania's ex-boyfriend.
She was never typical Slovenian girl, very, very classy.
At age 18, she signed with a modeling agency and embarked for the fashion capitals of Milan, Paris, and New York, a genuine cover girl.
She was a stunning beauty, you know.
This one is British GQ. Antoine Verglas captured that now famous image.
For that type of shoot, she was perfect.
Melania, how do you do? How do you do?
Donald and Melania Trump make no apologies.
I think people will always judge. Maybe they will say, oh, the past that you have, the way you were modeling. That's part of the job that I was doing. I was a very successful model.
If I'm lucky enough to win, the public will be so lucky to have Melania as the First Lady.
The feeling wasn't always mutual.
He came with a date. So he asked me for the number, and I said, I will not give you my number. So if you give me your numbers, I will call you. And he was known as kind of a ladies' man. And but we had we met a week later.
And then it was okay?
Yes, we had a great chemistry the first time.
They married at Trump's Palm Beach estate in 2005, a lavish affair attended by Bill and Hillary Clinton. Since their wedding, Melania has shown some of her husband's entrepreneurial spirit, becoming a brand name herself. Her own skincare line with caviar-infused creams. Her own jewelry line on QVC.
I love the case.
When the product launched back in 2010, it sold out in just 45 minutes. Melania Trump has even done an Aflac commercial.
Put it into this Melania, to your left.
Mrs. Trump has also distinguished herself as a socialite, involved in high-profile charities, including the American Red Cross and Love Our Children USA. As First Lady, her language skills might come in handy, too. On the diplomatic front, she's fluent in 5.
It would not be a Trump contest without excitement and drama.
Tonight, her diplomatic skills on full display.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump is ready to serve and lead this country as the next President of the United States.
Making the case not for herself, but for her husband, who couldn't have been prouder. I'm David Wright for Nightline in New York.